Pratte Pack rolling tonight with my friend Ty Ballou from PLB Sports and Blue Skies Charity. But it is Rob Southall, the reason we are here, from West Liberty University, where he got his degree. And he has got just about every certification when it comes to training, not just people like me, but to those who really matter, the young athletes, the high school students, those in middle school, trying to take it to the next level, and obviously college athletes just trying to stay in the game so they can keep that academic scholarship coming. And more importantly, he's even trained those who have taken it to the next level and have played on Sunday in the National Football League and other sports. So let me introduce him right now. Rob, come on over. Thank you so much. Great to have you here. Now listen, I want you to explain to everyone, because this is one of the most unique gyms, and we're here after hours. The place is empty. We wanted to kind of show you the facility, state-of-the-art, everything. But explain the uniqueness of this, because most people think of places like this, it's for weekend warriors like me who want to trim the waistline, which you'll do that, and that's good. But this has got a different twist to it, and if you're a parent, you definitely want to check this out for your student athlete. Tell them about that.
So this place kind of offers three different things. So we offer personal training, sport-specific training, and then we also offer a limited membership. We also offer boot camps. So with the boot camp, it's kind of like an athletic boot camp. So you're going to be doing kind of the same things that an athlete would kind of do, but you're going to be doing them in a little bit different pace, a little bit higher pace. You're not going to work with a lot of heavy weights. The sport-specific training is really geared towards making the athlete better. It's really goal-oriented. It's really goal-specific. We're trying to teach the athlete to learn how to control the weight and not really just throw the weight around.
Now explain to me why you believe, and I have an idea what your answer is going to be, but there's a need for this outside of, well, the weight room at the high school or the college facility, or even a pro athlete who may be in between seasons and just trying to find his way or her way, as opposed to going to their professional facility, the team that they represent, organization. Why do you feel that this is the perfect setting for it?
It's goal-oriented. It's more personal. It's a smaller group. High schools sometimes put 12 to 15, 20 kids in a big group. Everyone's doing the same thing. There's no one watching form. It's kind of reading a board and saying, okay, we're doing this. We're going from A to B to C. And here, what I do, I personalize the workouts to the actual athlete or the person. And so it's real goal-oriented, and we're just making sure that the kids are getting the instruction and the attention that they need outside of their normal athletic stuff at school.
Okay, now listen, here's a fact. There are just those who are a little bit better than the rest, and those who you can tell are starting to climb that ladder to success on the playing field. And if you're a parent, obviously it's your child, so you've got a little special interest there because you care about them. But what's unique about this, just like it is in a smaller classroom, that focus, that individual focus on that one person, this is what he gives them. And it also gives them an opportunity to get into a different environment, to kind of learn to kind of grow on their own, and more importantly, get in tune with their body, right?
Exactly. So one thing I like to preach to kids is that here you can have fun. I'm not your coach per se at your school to where I'm judging you, I'm gonna take time away from you. I'm here to make you better, here to make you comfortable so you can excel a little bit better than you would in a more structured environment at your school, to where you feel like the coaches are watching you, you feel like they're always judging you. Here, we're just trying to get you better, and I'm just trying to get you better. And so that's what I keep things simple. I'm not going to overcomplicate program writing for you. I'm not going to do that. We're going to come in here, we're going to hit it hard, have fun, when we can, but it's going to be serious, but we're going to have fun, and we're going to be all goal-oriented.
And you're going to make them stronger, not just physically, but mentally, because let's face it, half of anything that you do in life, it's what goes on between the ears as opposed to biceps and triceps.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Now, we also know they are young, they are students, they are athletes, and they're supposed to have fun. Then there are the pros that come in here, and Ty and I talk about it all the time. Mr. Ballou, that's their profession, and that's how they make a living. So that's where you really ramp it up.
Right. So the things that you do with a professional athlete are going to be slightly different than you do with a child. So you're still watching form, but you really want to make sure, because their bodies are worth millions of dollars at this point. So you really want to make sure you're not, it's more about recovery, it's more about the actual therapeutic side of strength and conditioning, where you want to make sure that they're doing foam rolling, you want to make sure that they're doing stabilization. we're still doing some strength things, but their bodies are beat up. Their bodies are beat up. So when they come here, we're kind of looking to get a little bit more attention-based training than it is if they're at their facilities.
And I also know that you want to reach out to the coaches and to the administrators and obviously to the routine physicians. And many of them I know personally. You want to make it a group effort, right?
It has to be a group effort. It has to be a group effort because everyone is looking at the betterment of that athlete. So, if I'm training some athlete and I want to know what he's been doing prior to this, I have to contact someone. I have to say, hey, what has this guy been doing? Making sure that we're not, destroying his body at the gym when, he could have done legs already. He could have done upper, but I don't want to go and double dose on something that doesn't need to be done. So the communication is always key. Whatever we do, communication has to be key. I have to know, walking through that door, how do you feel today? I have to look at him. I have to be able to tell, he looks kind of frazzled today. Let me talk to him first. Let me see what's going on personally. Let me see what he's actually been through today, and kind of go from there.
And they can lean on him, and that's what he does, Rob Southall. Before we go, I just want everyone to understand a few more things about what he does and why I think it's essential for all athletes to consider Pittsburgh Pro Fitness. In Western Pennsylvania, we consider football to be everything. But I did high school sports for 20 plus years, radio and television, and I can say this: I'm a fan of track and field, of golf, baseball, tennis, lacrosse, ice hockey, basketball, volleyball. Explain to them, swimmers, why you can help all of them too.
It's all about strength. It's all about strength. To be better at something, you must be strong.
All right, listen, I want to thank you very much. We're going to be seeing him from time to time, giving you some fitness blogs. And guess what? It's free, folks, but you can meet him in person. Tell them where you're located, how they get a hold of you.
We are located on 82 Center Avenue, Emsworth, PA, 15202 at Pittsburgh Pro Fitness. And you can also contact us online at info@pittsburghprofitness.com.
That's that whole Ben Avenue, Emsworth, great place, just down the road from Swickley and before you get to the Rocks Bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and it's time that you get off the bench and get into the game with Pittsburgh Pro Fitness. Good night.
Thank you.